Okay, so let's do this again. I'm gonna show you how to make cucumber ginger drink that I use for just health, and it actually flattens your stomach. But basically, it's the ginger that keeps your stomach from bloating. So it's a cool little drink to incorporate in your diet, and it actually tastes good. Cucumber juice tastes really good. If you have a juicer, you can juice the cucumbers. You don't have to do what I'm doing now, but I'm about to show you what you do when you don't have a juicer, which is cool because a lot of people that make this type of drink, they'll use, they may use a juicer, or what they'll do is they'll sit the juice in, they'll sit the cucumber, and sometimes they'll use lemons and all that stuff, and they'll just put it into a big pitcher, just cut up, put it in a pitcher of water or something like that. I don't do that because that's kind of like making lemonade or juice or cucumber aid, whatever you want to call it. My way of doing it is to use the actual cucumbers and make juice, and then straining the actual cucumber from the juice and then they drop in here. So this is a cool way to do it when you don't have, not everybody have a juicer. So if you're home on quarantine, I want you to try this out. It's real simple. If you have a juicer, it's even easier for you. So what I'm doing right now, I'm over here, I'm behind the camera, but I'm washing this cucumber off because with the Rona out there, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna wash this cucumber for 20 seconds. You know, I'm actually laughing, but I'm actually serious. I don't know. We don't know what's going on, and they don't know what's going on either. So, starting off, let's see what I'm doing right there. Cutting this cucumber up, and you just pretty much slice the cucumber as you would. I don't know what they just fly all over the place. I guess if I pick the knife up. This is something that's really easy to make. Even if you don't have a juicer, it only takes a second. Simple, short and sweet. You just cut these up. But what you do have to have is a blender. And I have a, this is the cup to my Ninja. I have the smaller Ninja. I don't have the large one. I like the smaller one because it allows me to make smaller portions, because I'm really funny about what I want at any given time. I may want something now and not want it again for the next week or so. My mother's like that too. She'll eat something now and not want it after she make it. So, I don't know why I'm cutting these up, but like this, just put them in there. You can put them in there whole too, it don't really matter, because it's just going, you're just going to chop them up. I don't put the ends in there. Just like that. And this, I made some previously, but this time I'm going to actually use more ginger because I didn't taste the ginger as well as I wanted to in my last batch. So I'm going to do that. And I'm going to put another one in there. So this one's going to be a little strong, which is fine. You know, what the hell? Throw a third one. This probably, that might be something else. So what you're going to do from here, I drink spring water, and that's pretty much all I drink as far as water. You'll fill it up. Right above the actual cucumbers, as you can see. And then you want to blend it. I'm gonna blend it on my Ninja. All right. Let's see it at work. And there you have it. That's how it's gonna look, real frothy, because it has all the cucumber grinded up pretty much. So now what you do from that, this is, and like I said, this is for people who don't have a juicer. If you don't have a juicer, then it's still really easy to make. But you do need a strainer. You see this strainer here? And you'll pour I'm always making juices and different things. I've been doing this type of stuff for probably about 6 to 7 years. I like to find different ways to eat healthy and take care of myself. I'm a firm believer that the older we get, the better care we have to take of ourselves. The older we get, we have to start restricting stuff out of our diet because our body can't process foods. Our body doesn't process foods the same way. So I'm just pressing all of this down. And as you can see, I don't know if you can see it. That's the juice. When you press it until this is real dry. Until you get all the dry cucumber in here. And that's the process. And that's pretty much it. Like I said, even if you don't have a blender, even if you don't have a juicer, you need a blender. But if you don't have a juicer, it's still fairly easy. If you want to really get creative, let's see if you can find something to do with this grinded up cucumber. And this is just making juice. That's the whole point of making juice. I like when people can figure out alternative ways to do things. We don't have to always have something that takes all the work out of it. Now you know how to do it if your juicer go out. And you can see this is just the cucumber here. So I'm going to put this, rinse this boy out. And it's real easy. So and I usually feel, and this is just like, I don't drink the whole thing. I can measure this out in this cup. That's the fill mark. I usually do about 8 ounces of this before I go to bed. This is really good for keeping your stomach from getting bloated or reducing gas and bloat in the stomach, which will ultimately make your stomach flatter. I won't say that this is gonna just shrink your stomach by itself, but it is something that I would definitely do, because I think most people eat a lot of food that makes them bloated and they think that their stomach is a lot bigger than what it really is. So I would do this, but after you finish doing this, you might see results in about a week or so. But also try to just eat better and work out. All right, so peace.